Chapter 11. Only when Jordan pulled the door closed behind them did Taiki dare to breathe. The motel room was grimy and impersonal, except for a suitcase on the floor and some makeup and clothes strewn on the bed. Jordan made a beeline for the bathroom. Taiki watched as she reappeared, holding handfuls of makeup and bathroom products. "What are you doing?" "Leaving. I can find another motel or try to stay at one of the girls' apartments, or maybe—" "Jordan, calm down, please," Taiki implored. "Nobody knows we're here. They can't track me. My sister promised me she wouldn't go back in the room until I gave her an all clear, and it'll be hours before she gets suspicious. We have time." Jordan looked up from her suitcase. "Yeah, and when she sees the camera footage, they can see I've been there. So we disappear again. I don't even know you," Jordan snapped. "There is no we. There's just my life and you fucking it over by coming in it." Taiki took a physical step back. Hurt spread through her chest like wildfire. "You were on the run for years before today. That's not my fault." The woman looked up at her. Tears bloomed in her eyes. "I know, I'm sorry." Jordan's bottom lip trembled. "I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. I can't run away again. They'll just find me." "You don't have to. I can protect you, like I said." "I can't do that to you." Jordan shook her head. "They'll kill me. I can't put you in danger like that." "I'm not gonna let them touch you." Taiki shook her head decisively, taking the steps to cross the motel room floor until she was holding Jordan's hand. "I promise." Jordan stared down at the hand before looking up at Taiki's face. Taiki gently wiped the tears from her cheeks with the pad of her thumb. Jordan leaned into the touch. "I can rent a car, and we can drive out of the state." "Thelma and Louise?" Jordan smiled. "Taiki and Jordan." Taiki grinned weakly in return. "Taiki," Jordan repeated slowly. "That's gorgeous. It fits you." She just now realized she'd never actually told Jordan her name. Taiki looked down, suddenly self-conscious. It's, my sister's is way cooler. Athena Jane, AJ." "I don't give a fuck about your sister." Jordan laughed weakly. "I care about you." "Right, sorry." "You're a good person, Taiki. Those are rare to come by." "Can I ask what happened? With Ryan?" "Just so we can clear the air. I promise I'm never mentioning it again after that." Jordan took a seat on the bed. Taiki could see how much her hands trembled. She reached for them, squeezed them. "I'm here." Took a seat next to Jordan and smiled weakly, encouragingly. "Ryan and I were best friends, even before we started dating. Both top of our class, parents that had huge expectations, so we could relate to each other. We got admitted into some colleges all across the US, so we decided to do a little road trip to visit some down in Texas. We took his car and drove down, spend some time together, have some fun. That was the plan." Jordan shifted uncomfortably. "He was acting weird the second we left. I thought maybe he wasn't into it, that we should have flown instead, but right after we left Oregon and crossed into Nevada, he admitted that he lied to me. That he hadn't actually been accepted into any colleges because he didn't apply. He'd emptied his bank account because he'd been gambling online. He was in debt millions. So he'd made a big deal out of telling his parents we were going to go to Austin and that we'd booked hotels on the way, when he just planned to drive down to Vegas to win it all back. I told him he was a fucking moron and that I despised him for not telling me before we left. Would you have gone with him if you'd known? I don't know, honestly. I loved him. I loved him so much, but he was in way over his head. He couldn't comprehend me telling him that he wasn't going to win anything back. He was just going to lose whatever money he had left. He didn't sleep a single minute the entire way. Eventually, we just stopped at a diner a few hours away from here to get some food. And he got to talking with some guys there. They gave him money, and the idiot accepted it. I think you can guess where the story went from there. Tyke grimaced. Shit. I'm sorry, Jordan. We came here. It took him 1 fucking hour to lose all of it. Literally every cent he had. I had to physically stop him from snatching my jewelry off my body. I screamed at him until I was hoarse, and I pulled him into the car and drove off before he could even think about selling it. And then a few hours later, they started chasing us down with cars and bikes. Almost drove us off the road 4 times. I was terrified. Eventually, I had to pull over in a parking lot or we would have both died. And they grabbed me, smacked my face against the car, put their hands into my underwear. Brian tried. He really tried to help me. But they separated us. They took me with them and threatened him to give them the money he owed them. He told them he didn't have it. They were going to kill me, or worse. He completely lost it. He couldn't live with himself. Instead of trying to fix it, instead of calling his parents to send over some fucking money, he jumped. Tyke stared down at Jordan's trembling hands. He was still alive when he landed. Those guys thought it was fun to shove him in the back of their car and bring him to where they were holding me, to parade him in front of me. He died in my arms. He should have been dead the second he fell. He was suffering. Jordan looked away, clenching her eyes shut. A single tear escaped. I told them I was going to pay them back. They didn't believe me. And then one night, 2 of them tried to gang up on me. She trailed off. I don't know what came over me. One of them had a gun. I reached for it, and I shot both of them point blank through the head. That's self-defense, Jordan. It doesn't matter. You think they're just low-life thugs. This is organized stuff. This is mafia. I ran, but they found me. I don't know how. They said they didn't want to kill me because I hadn't paid off our debt yet. You don't fuck with these guys. They have eyes and ears everywhere. I've paid about 25% of Ryan's debt. It's been years. They're never gonna stop. I tried to leave a few times. They just end up finding me and beating me until I get back. Your parents have funds to find you. It's at least $1 million. If I can access it somehow, what if I give them some piece of information on you in exchange for a part of it so I can transfer it to you? Do you think they're going to stop once you've paid them back? That's what they said. Okay, then that might be the way to go. It's not going to make you look pretty, but at least after that you'll be free. You don't have to talk about any of this ever again. Jordan swallowed thickly. I don't know, Tyke. Tyke squeezed her hands. I know. Let me do the thinking for a bit, okay? You're safe now. Jordan looked up at her. Why are you doing this? Why are you helping me? Taiki licked her lips nervously. I don't... The other woman suddenly moved forward, enveloping Taiki's lips in a sensual kiss. Taiki was taken aback, but relaxed into it. Let Jordan, with all of her experience, decide the pace. The kiss deepened. A hand snaked its way to the back of her head. Taiki's eyes almost rolled back as it tangled into her hair, forming a fist. Can I? Yes. Jordan gently pushed Taiki down onto the mattress, pulling her dress over her body. And when her face disappeared between her legs, Taiki clutched the sheets. Almost sobbed. She'd never felt this loved before. Chapter 12. So then I graduated top of my class, but I genuinely didn't care about any of it. All I wanted to do was study history. There's a lot of fascinating museums in Europe, and I really just... I want to be a tour guide in one of them someday. What's your favorite time? I'm taking a philosophy class right now, and it's a lot of enlightenment. Oh, I love that age. But my favorite has to be the interbellum. The inter what? Jordan laughed, playing with a piece of Taiki's hair. Interbellum, the period between World War I and II, sort of 1918 until 1939. Taiki looked up from her position on Jordan's chest. Why that one? A lot of pain and misery, recessions, but also the roaring 20s, strife and celebration all at once, incredible arts and architecture, entire cities had to be rebuilt, modernization. People vowed to never do anything like it again. And then 30 years later, 30, isn't that insane? Yeah, Taiki blinked, trying to process that information. All of it just made her deeply sad for the person Jordan had become. After all of this is done, we can go to Europe. We can visit some of those museums so you can show me around. Jordan beamed. You'd want that? I would love to. The giggle coming from above her made her heart stop. A rough knock at the door completely disturbed the peaceful moment. Jordan shot up, as if Taiki had burned her. Shit, hide! What? Go to the bathroom, hide behind the curtain, and don't come out until I come get you. Is it them? Just go, Jordan hissed as she reached for clothes. I'm getting dressed. Taiki grabbed her clothes from the floor as fast as she could and closed the door to the bathroom behind her, quickly throwing her t-shirt over her shoulders and pulling her underwear on. The light was off. She tried not to breathe too loud, listening in as much as she could. Don't fuck with me. I'm not, Jordan's trembling voice. You'll have all of it soon, I swear. I'm almost... A slapping noise. Taiki saw red. Her fingers itched at the shower curtain, trying to contain herself. Her anger made her miss a few sentences. Fuck. Not alone here, I can tell. I am. I just had a client here. Extra cash, that's what you want, right? Good fuck? Maybe I should show you a good fuck. Taiki clenched her eyes shut. Not that it made a difference in the dark. I'll have it, I promise. By the end of the week, all of it. Low talking that Taiki didn't understand. Then, a loud bang. Footsteps furniture being moved. Finally, the sound of the door closing. Tyche held her breath, hoping she'd hear something, anything. What if he had taken Jordan? What if she'd been dragged out the door into the trunk of a car to God knows where to do? The door to the bathroom opened, and the light turned on. A shaky hand opened the shower curtain. Don't freak out. Tyche gasped at the sight when Jordan came into view. A cut on her cheek was oozing blood. 2 rivulets trailing down her philtrum from a bad nosebleed. Her hair was tousled, as if somebody had grabbed it. Oh my God. It's not bad. I'm okay. You're not. Do you... Tyche searched for words. Do you have a first aid kit? This happens all the time. I'm fine. Jordan gave a dismissive wave, heading back into the living room. Arms wrapped around herself. I told him I would get him all the money by the end of the week. He didn't believe me. She winced. He said if I really had it, he wanted it by tomorrow night. All at once. But we have a plan, right? You give my parents a hint, and you give me the money so I can pay them back? Yes. Tyche grabbed Jordan by the shoulders and wrapped her arms around her. I'm going to help you. I'm never going to let them hurt you again. Please. Tyche almost sobbed at the helplessness of it all. She gently let go of Jordan and smiled weakly. Hi, I want to speak to Athena Jane Winters, Suite 1437. Could you please put me through? Maybe she wasn't in the room yet. Maybe she was still out with Agent Diaz doing... Athena Jane Winters? Fuck. Her sister sounded out of breath. Frantic. AJ, it's me. She didn't anticipate the wail on the other side of the call. Ty, what the fuck? Are you okay? Where did you go? I was worried sick. Jesus, AJ, I need you to listen right now, and I need you to trust me. I have a way to fix all of this, but you need to work with me. What are you talking about? Did you fucking run off? I can't believe you. Athena, Tyche yelled into the receiver. Shut the fuck up and listen. A beat of silence on the other side was all she needed. I need 1 million in cash. I have pictures I can give you. You can give them to her parents as a proof of life in return for the money. Did you get kidnapped? Who wants the money? I'll explain everything once I have it, AJ, but I need it within 24 hours. She's not safe until she gets the money. Are you safe? Tyche looked up to see Jordan staring at her packed suitcase, disassociating. It was almost over. I'm with her, so no, I'm not safe until we have that money. Can I trust you to help me? I'm going to trace this call. Ty, don't worry, I'm going to save you. I'll call in the National Guard if I have to. No, AJ, don't. We can't fuck with these people. You're going to put me in danger. Please, just get the million. I'll call you back tomorrow morning, and I'll tell you where to find the pictures. Please get the money. Let her parents know she's alive, but they can't know anything else until she's safe. Do you understand? AJ, are you still there? Yeah, okay. I'll get the million. I'll wait for your call to get the pictures and drop the money off somewhere. I trust you. Thank you. Don't chase this call. We're gonna get moved anyway. I love you. Please stay safe. As safe as you can. I'm gonna get you out of there. Okay. I love you too, AJ. Tyke put the phone back on the receiver. Where are we going? Jordan didn't move, only stared at the suitcase. Jordan, you said you knew a spot? The girl finally twitched, turned to her. Shay. She works a second job at a dive bar that's open 24/7. We can hide out there. She's on shift. It's a bit of a walk, though. Can I please clean you up first? Tyke pleaded. The dried blood on Jordan's face would set off alarm bells for anyone they came across. More attention was the last thing they needed. Okay. Jordan moved to sit back down on the bed. Tyke headed to the bathroom and grabbed some tissues, wetting them under the tap. There wasn't a lot she could do without a first aid kit. She tried to be gentle, especially around the cut. Jordan's pained look told her she wasn't successful. Did he backhand you? A weak nod. It happens all the time, especially him. I'm sorry. Jordan smiled sadly. It's almost over, either way. Chapter 13. Khorasan and Tyke? Tyke smiled weakly. You remembered. Oh, I never forget a pretty face like yours, baby. What are you having? Shay slung a bar towel across her shoulder. Just water, please. Can we go sit somewhere? Jordan nodded. We'll be in the booth. I'll put your stuff in the back. The pair headed for a barely lit booth in the back of the dive bar. On the way, Tyke noticed crawling cockroaches and spiders. She shivered at the thought. Her bed. A bath. She willed away the thoughts. This wasn't over yet. It wasn't over until Jordan was safe and sound. Shay came back with 2 cocktails. I put yours in a cocktail glass so you're less likely to draw attention. Shay winked. Enjoy. Jordan took a deep breath as she toyed with her straw. I'm sorry about your sister. You're risking a lot of stuff for me. I don't deserve any of this. You don't even know me. Well, you deserve freedom. You deserve your life back. I can't thank you enough for everything, but if things get bad, you know. What? Jordan sipped her cocktail. You have to promise you're going to leave all of this behind. I don't want you involved in any of this. Tyke opened her mouth to protest, but Jordan raised an eyebrow. Okay. Okay, I promise. Good. Where are you supposed to hand over the money once you have it? I don't know. He usually just comes to the club to collect money. Jordan played with her glass nervously. Probably a safe house somewhere, or he'll send someone to come pick it up. Tyke reached for her hand and gently took it in hers to stop her fidgeting. It's okay. It's almost over. Jordan bit her lip, then nodded. Yeah, you're right. A few minutes later, Tyke's phone buzzed. I have it. BTC on a USB. Tyke's eyes widened. What is it? Jordan asked nervously. She has the money. An incredulous laugh escaped her as she called AJ's number. The less paper trail and messages, the better. Where are we meeting up? We're in a dive bar on Del Rio, Rusty's. Come in here, grab a drink, and leave it here. I'll pick it up and do the rest. Okay, I'm on my way. Taiki felt her heart pound as she disconnected the call and put her phone down. That was so fast, Jordan whispered. I can tell him to come earlier. We can leave tonight. Taiki beamed. Yeah. We'll get on the first plane back home. First class. Jordan laughed and leaned back. Oh my God. It's happening. Your parents miss you so much. I promise, whatever happened, whatever you did, you'll get to be yourself again. Thank you. Taiki smiled as Jordan squeezed her hand. Every time the door opened, Taiki looked up subtly. Shay had come around to top up her water a few times and check in. She hadn't told her anything. The less anyone knew, the better. Finally, after what felt like hours, a familiar face appeared in the doorway. AJ had done her research. She wasn't dressed flashy. Just normal jeans and a shirt. Nobody would ever be able to tell she had $1 million on her. AJ's eyes met hers for just a second before she headed for the bar and sat down on a stool. Her and Shay exchanged words before Shay got to work on her drink order. Is that her? Taiki turned back to Jordan and nodded. She watched subtly as AJ's drink was handed to her. After a few sips, her sister got up and asked for the bathroom. Shay pointed to a door in the back. AJ got up and made a flash of eye contact with Taiki before heading out. It was clear what she wanted. I'll be right back, okay? She's gonna hand it over. Okay. Jordan reached for Taiki's hand for a second before letting go. Taiki took a deep breath and followed AJ into the bathroom. As soon as she closed the door behind her, she felt a pair of arms wrap themselves around her. Jesus Christ, are you okay? Taiki returned the hug. Yes, I'm fine. So is Jordan, as long as we get the money. Who took you? What's happening? Nobody. We just have to keep moving. The people who want the money are after her, and as soon as we give it to them, the debt is repaid, and they'll leave her alone. She can take a plane back to her parents. AJ blinked. So, you didn't get taken? I didn't say I was taken. Taiki, you said you weren't safe. AJ let go abruptly. You've been running all around town, keeping secrets from me, not letting me in on anything. Are you out of your mind? Just give me the USB so we can get her home. That's what we came here for. AJ frowned. I don't have it. Taiki's heart dropped. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't have it. I needed to know where you were. I needed to see you. AJ, Jesus fucking Christ. This is serious. Her sister raised an eyebrow. How do you know she's not just lying to you to get the money? I had to hide from a guy trashing her motel room and assaulting her. She's not making it up. AJ didn't waver. I have the USB. It's in the hotel room somewhere. I can put it wherever you want me to for a drop-off, but I'm in charge, and you fucked up by not telling me anything. And I'll leave you alone to do whatever you want with your girlfriend, but... Girlfriend? Just tell me where to put it. And you're done after this. AJ tried to walk out of the bathroom. Taiki stopped her. What do you mean, done? I can't trust you if you're going to be lying to me and disobeying my orders. What happened to all the fucking valuable asset talk? Taiki shot back. You haven't done anything so far. AJ grabbed Taiki's arm. You listen to me, Tai. I told those parents that their missing daughter is still alive. They got hysterical. They were just about ready to tell the whole town she was coming home. Consider your next steps carefully. I'm not going to be the one handing them a body bag now. Taiki paled. I'm not either. We'll just arrange a meeting, give the money. As long as the money's on the USB, it's fine. The two of you are going to take an Uber back to the hotel and stay in that room. There's security and cameras everywhere. No more seedy shit like this. As soon as you get a meeting point, I'll go drop off the USB, and after that, we're all going to the airport. End of story. It's not a discussion, it's an order. Taiki swallowed the lump in her throat. Okay. Got it. Good. AJ allowed Taiki to walk out first. Do you have it? The glint in Jordan's eyes was clear. A hopeful smile. Not yet. It's at the hotel room. Jordan's smile dropped. But you said it's safer there. There's security, and we can wait for a meeting point. Taiki, that wasn't the plan. I don't want to move around again. We can take an Uber. Jordan shook her head weakly. I don't like that. They're connected. They know people. Jordan, no, Tai, I'm staying here. AJ headed out of the bathroom, wiping her hands on her jeans from washing them, noticing the discussion between the pair. Jordan got up and headed for the bathroom herself. What's going on? She doesn't want to go. She doesn't feel safe. Then tell her to set the meeting so it's handled. AJ walked on before Taiki could respond. An awkward silence. Taiki looked around. Thankfully, none of the handful of people around had noticed anything. Only Shay behind the bar was staring at her, a concerned look on her face. Was she bothering you, baby? No, it's okay. Taiki flashed her a quick, reassuring smile before settling back into the booth. A few minutes later, Jordan reappeared. She told you to set the meeting. We're ready. Jordan headed to the bar and exchanged words with Shay, then headed for the phone in the corner. Taiki rubbed her hands together nervously, watching her. When Jordan finally returned, she cleared her throat. He gave me a spot. At midnight. We have to leave the USB under a signpost. Taiki handed her phone to her. Jordan started typing out the message to AJ. An address, instructions, midnight. AJ responded within a few seconds. I'll be there.